Oh. Hold on, guys. I'm missing something here. I'm missing my screen. 1 second. Let me go ahead and switch that around. I'm only seeing my face right now. Oh, there we go. But now we're missing my face. Which I'm sure you guys can't live without. Oh. Now my face is under the screen. Hold on. Hold the phone here, guys. Hold the phone. Let's see here. Video capture device. Okay, that's a little big. I think something more like this is probably good. Now, usually I have it in the bottom right corner, but you know what? I think this corner is good. I think we can make it a little smaller than that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Make sure my neck's not crooked. I noticed I have a kind of a tendency to to be sort of like that a little bit. I don't really ever notice it except when I'm streaming, so I'll have to keep aware of that, I guess. All right, guys. So yeah, welcome back to EU4. This is part 11 for our Portugal game. So, we made some good progress. We definitely have, especially over here in the Americas. We're still attempting sort of to stabilize our southern colony here. I mean, man, these guys, they're negative 3 stability. Rebels out the wazoo. Still most of this territory not even cored up. It's kind of a disaster. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The creation of this colony didn't go as well as I hoped. But it'll happen. It'll happen. It'll stabilize eventually. We at least have some of these guys cored up. But still missing a lot. I also noticed, you can't really see on the map too easily, but Tahomey or Mobile. Yeah, I'm going to rename it Mobile because that's Mobile, Alabama. Is part of the Louisiana colony for some reason. That's kind of interesting. Probably off camera rename these guys some good names. Of course, Portuguese Louisiana doesn't really make that much sense for this colony because Louisiana, it's named after King Louis of France, so obviously that wouldn't apply here. And I don't know if I really want the South to be New Portugal. I don't know if that's really that fitting, but I could suppose that this could be New Portugal. I guess I don't know. Just rename, new this, new that. Maybe we could make, I don't know, center of trade. Okay, we can make Charleston over here, new Lisbon or New Porto. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to think about that and probably do that off camera. Some of the boring stuff like renaming and, things of that sort. I don't know if I'm going to really do that too much of that on stream. It's really not that interesting, I don't think. It's interesting for me, but I don't really think it's that interesting for most people. But either way, though, all that would only make sense to actually commence once the area is stabilized, right? These are all still, Quetta, Mabila, Tawasa, Sawakli, so it's not really a fully stabilized, really settled area fully yet. You know, it's still very unstable. We've nominally, you know, pressed a lot of the natives into submission, but you know, they're still fighting back. So it's not really fully stabilized. So it makes sense that we haven't gotten to rename anything yet, right? And really establish like all the settlements quite yet. You know, or really fully have it under Portuguese control, right? Once we do, then it'll make sense to rename things. Of course, we have Mexico. It's looking great, man. I mean, that's a pretty solid colony we have here. That is, I would say, the majority of Mexico. And they have claims in all of these different areas. That's great. But yeah, it's definitely most of Mexico's under our control. And basically, all the gold, I think. Well, actually, missing 2 gold provinces. Tlapanec right here, and Coyolapan, Mixtec over here in Oaxaca. This is basically Oaxaca City is what this is. So, yeah, we haven't quite captured Oaxaca City yet now, have we? We're missing that. But it'll happen. We'll do it. But guys, the main issue is I've got low manpower. I mean, I have no manpower, and I'm down over 1,800 men to fill our ranks. So that's not great. That's not great at all, frankly. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep going with this war down here in Peru. Now we're already coring up 4 of these provinces. I'm gonna take this, you know, make a peace treaty with these guys. Then, you know, start coring up a 5th one, and probably by the time that I end up beating Cusco, these will be pretty close, if not already cored up, and we won't have to take too much overextension for all these provinces we'll capture in Cusco. So that's good. That's good. And of course, and now right after that, I'm gonna have to bring these guys down over to deal with Mapuche, which shouldn't be too big an issue because I don't really think these guys have that many soldiers. They don't. We'll be able to defeat these guys pretty easily. Their Chief Catrileo Cholchol Huiliche. Okay. He's a Mapuche. And Mapuche, basically the main culture of Chile here. In the Araucanian group, along with the Het over here, the Huarpe, and the Patagonians. Okay. All right, then. So, in other news, we've been dragged yet into another war over here in Europe. I'm not really participating hardly at all. The Netherlands is getting stomped yet again. It's kind of funny because when this Netherlands started uniting, it was a strong Netherlands. You know, it was a strong one. I thought, wow, you know, they're going to be a big player. No, guys, didn't happen that way. The cookie did not crumble in that direction. France is now eating them alive. You know, it's just that, like, yeah, you have a power that's strong, sure, but not as strong as France, and it's outside the HRE, so what's stopped France from completely gobbling them up? And by the way, this is not a strong HRE as it is. It's a weak HRE. So, yeah. But with this one, I was thinking, you know, like, look, so in the last stream, you guys might have seen that that the stream actually ended by my game crashing. So it actually went back like a couple months in the game. Like the save I loaded was actually a couple months back before I ended the stream last time. So look, I mean, the thing is that they didn't give me anything in this peace deal. Now, I know I want to keep in good, you know, in good relations and good trust with the French, but I don't know, man. I'd kind of like to separate peace out of there, take these 2 provinces. You know, because look, like that's a center of level 2 center of trade, and you know, node I'm already dominating. I I think it might be worth it to take this province, to be honest with you. Probably both of these. I think that'd be worth doing. And I think we can separate piece out of there. So I think I'm going to do that. And if I remember correctly, that only affects your trust with France by 10. And we have a bunch of favors with them still. If you look at this, you know, we have 72 favors with these guys. So that's plenty. That's plenty. It costs us 20 favors to get back up to 100 with them. Not bad, right? So I think that's a move. So another thing, growing corruption, but that's just because of aggressive expansion. I think that's fine. We do have loans apparently still. Oh, I thought they were burger loans, but apparently this isn't. So I'm actually just going to pay that back. I'm just going to pay that right back. With the rest of our money, can we get from workshops? Okay. I'm low on manpower, so I'm going to make 2 of these guys, these barracks. Now, got another idea group, and I was reading up because I wasn't sure which one to get. I was reading up on what people recommended. They were saying that exploration ideas and expansion ideas are obviously are required, or basically like you should always get those. But another that you should always get is either economic or trade. And I went for a mill idea first. I mean, I don't think that's that bad. Or third rather, but before, you know, economic or trade. Now, I'm thinking trade. 20% global trade power I can get right off the bat. You get another merchant, trade range, which would allow me to actually send a merchant over here to Coromandel region. So we can get that India trade set up. You know, and trade another 20%, another 10% trade efficiency. Merchant trade power, trade steering, and caravan power. Very strong stuff. Now, caravan power, I don't know if it's going to become quite as much in handy because generally most of my nodes are, you know, overseas, while caravan affects like overland trade nodes, but I think that's okay. It won't hurt. I think this one's the way to go. So look, from trade we're making 69.55, okay? So I have global trade power. Boom. We'll hit that. So I don't believe that would instantly change our global trade, but next month we're going to see the change in effect. So also something I noticed, Mamluks, they are being crushed by the Ottomans. I'm kind of surprised the Ottomans have actually waited so long to take more of them, considering they have most of like European, like at least half of European Russia under their control, which is pretty scary to be honest, but yet have not really captured much of the Levant and haven't even gotten into, you know, Egypt yet. So if I were to declare on them, yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get, I wouldn't be able to get France involved. I could get Ethiopia, but you know, here's the thing, man. They still have a standing army of 49,000. And that's a whole heck of a lot. You know, apparently, I mean, well, here's 24,000 of them. You know, and they have Miltech 14. I'm at 13. So I'd like to attack them while they're weak, but they're not actually that weak. Like, it seems like they've just kind of been avoiding conflict with the Ottoman army, and I can see why. I have 127 soldiers in a standing army. That's definitely the most out of any country right now. What? Wait. Actually, no. Sorry, France has more. Oh my God. absolute monster of a France, dude. It's just scary, to be honest. I try to stay in their good graces, but I think that I can get away with taking these two provinces. I think that's something I can get away with. Because look. Look, so we're about to have our... Are you kidding me? Dude, no way. The day my diplomat returns and is ready is the day they make the peace deal. Dude. No way, dude. Yeah, they didn't give me anything. That's crazy, dude. I get 3.88 of those ducats. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, I mean, at least now my trust at them's not going to be affected, I guess. Jesus. But let's see what I can get for favors. I can get ducats. That's cool. Soldiers. Soldiers. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Trade favors for soldiers. Please. Thank you. That'll help. That'll help. And when the guy gets back, I'm going to ask him for ducats. Because may as well get something out of this alliance, right? Other than just, you know, them not attacking me, right? Yeah, I recently sent a diplomat. Yeah. Hurry up and take this, guys. Okay. No. France does not have the money to give me ducats. Okay. Wow. All right. I guess I'll sit on that for now. You go liberate this province. And I think what we're going to do real quick, though, one war that is pretty important, I think, is... yeah, go to Kendari. How about that? Is to take the Horn of Africa coast over here. It's part of my mission tree. I mean, we can check this out here. Horn of Africa. Oh wait. No, actually, I don't need to. Oh, I actually don't need to take that in order to advance my mission tree. I do, however, need to get everything in the Malabar area. I need to get Malacca, and I also need to get Ormuz. But I'm not actually required to get this area. Okay. So Ormuz is controlled by Fars, is allied with who? Oh, that's really nice. Mamluks. Okay. Mamluks, Kayumlu, Afghanistan, and Transoxiana. Okay. It's not going to be super simple to do, actually. So maybe... I mean, we have the permanent claims on here. Then it's not, you know, it doesn't advance my mission tree like I was saying, but I mean, at the same time, it can't hurt, obviously. Give us, you know, other little foothold up here. Counts as something. And if we notice something, these guys are allied with Aden and Mara. Well, shoot, man, easy pickings right here. And we take Aden. Well, dude, that's a center of trade in the Gulf of Aden node. And we'll have Hobyo from our permanent claims. So, dude, that's 2 centers of trade up here in a node that can be transferred down to Zanzibar, which, of course, transfers down to South Africa. That's good. That will help my trade. That will earn me more money. That is a valid and relevant place to expand to. So, yeah. Another option, of course, is Malabar. Now, who controls that? Bamanis. Bamanis looks pretty huge. They're actually not too crazy huge, but they are allied with Ayutthaya, which is, I'm not going to lie, kind of scary. Ayutthaya is big. Ayutthaya is real big. And they do control Malacca, which we want. But, you know, that means, so if I fight them and I win, I can get both the Malabar coast and Malacca in one go. But that would not be an easy war to win. Not in the slightest, folks. Not in the slightest. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think we start out going over here. I think that's a good path of expansion. So look, I can probably call Ethiopia into that war. I'm sure they'd be willing to join. Although I don't know if it would necessarily be necessary. I think we could probably beat them without that. Without Ethiopia we could be being involved. But I suppose it couldn't really hurt. I guess we would just have to make sure that, like, Ethiopia doesn't end up occupying too many of these provinces. They just transfer them to us. So we can check out where their province of interests are. And it's none of them that really are affecting us. So I think it would probably make sense to call them in. So we've captured this. And I think then let's avoid fighting these pretender rebels. We don't need to do that. Do not need an extra little fight in our hands. Do not need to lose any more soldiers needlessly. But let us piece these guys out. So this is 4 provinces. We just need at least one more from here. May as well take all 3, to be honest with you, though. Take ducats. Boom. They're done. They're gone. So I'm now going to go ahead and core up whichever one is cheapest to core up. Can't do that. It's like the same, so I'll just core this one up. So yeah, once these all core up, we will already be having our Peru colony. Which if that forms up fully, all Cusco will be ours. All of Cusco will be ours. So, okay. Well, all of Peru basically will be ours. We'll be able to just transfer that stuff straight into our colonial nation without any overextension, nothing. So, that's good. That would be very good. That would be very good. So, I think that I think it makes sense to bring these guys up here. Oh. Hold on. Okay. How about you guys go over here? Oh, we can't do that. Here, we'll send the fleet to come pick them up. And what we're gonna do is, once we declare an Ajuran, we'll send the guys straight to Mara, right? And then we'll next send them to Aden, and then we'll go to Ajuran itself. So anyway, check this out. So, establishing colonial subjects overseas has allowed us to expand our trade while remaining in control, importing goods from lands that are essentially under Portuguese control. As long as we supply the colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold in the hands of our enemies. Anyway, so this is an exchange between more liberty desire and New Portugal or gain mercantilism. I'm going to gain mercantilism because these guys are in no position to rebel. They're in no position to be demanding anything of me. Like, yeah, zero liberty desire. What are they going to do? Target of coalitions. Okay. Yeah. Do inflation reduction, interest per annum, yearly corruption. Yeah, I'll go with forgive usury. I'll get the papal legate as well. Because I do, again, still want to pretty soon annex Torget. That's why I'm improving relations with them. As soon as I can get in peace, you know. But, you know, which I mention as I'm talking about starting like another war with Algeron and the rest of these guys. So, yeah, I don't know. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It'll happen when it happens. You know, we're not over on our relations. So, yeah, we'll tariff that. How much are we even making on tariffs? 4.28. Okay. Yeah, let's go for more barracks. Anything over anything 150 or more. It's probably good for now. That'll help. That will help. If we can gain 1,000 per month, that'd be good. It's always a pretty good number. And I will go ahead and assign an admiral to these guys. Although maybe it'd be cool to assign Alfonso to Albuquerque. I see I put him down with these guys in the Ivory Coast, but it might make sense actually to trade admirals here. Yeah, Jorge de Soto, and that's a pretty good looking admiral, actually. You know what? No. Actually, I'm going to leave this guy because he has a siege pip. So that's going to help me. I believe there's probably, there's a fort in Aden, and of course the capital fort in Mara. So blockading those is actually going to help me quite a bit. So here, I'm going to do a couple things here. So why don't we ask for mill access? Yep. It's a good thing to have from them. We'd ask for fleet basing rights, but I think we automatically get that during a war. And during peace, I believe we have to pay for I believe you have to pay them for that. Or I think it costs money to have fleet basing rights. I believe. So. Anyway, improving our relations to Sweden. Okay. They have me as a rival for some reason. I think that's really bizarre. But I'll take these guys back. That can wait. That's not super urgent. So yeah, we're going to declare war on these guys. That is for sure. Oh, by the way, though, in the meantime, I realized I kind of screwed up on something. I put Inhambane here as part of a trade company, but this is a gold province. This doesn't really do much for trade, and it makes a lot of money, but with it being part of a trade company, I'm locked at 80%, 80% autonomy. So, yeah, I'm going to have to remove this. Here, first, I'm going to put this actually in the trade company. And then this guy, I'm going to remove him. And yeah, you basically make nothing from the province the next 5 years. But I think that's pretty darn worth it. Because, like, let's be honest, folks, you know, like, look, man, gold provinces, you get a whole ton from the gold provinces. You know, once they're fully stated, once they're, you know, maybe put some more dev in it, right? And it'll make a lot more income from that. So I'm gonna yeah, full state, full court this province. And I mean, you know, Sofala is in a similar situation, so maybe I also full state, full core this one. Maybe just the entire state, I don't know. Well, I feel like Quilimane itself right here can be part of a trade company. But these two guys, nah, man. Although, yeah, I mean, they are centers of trade, but they're gold, man. I can make way more money, way more value off of these guys if I full state them up. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, these guys are now full states. 2 gold provinces that are full stated up. These others, once I convert them to Catholicism fully, such as Quilimane here, Mozambique, Mocambique, and Ibo. These guys are going to be trade company provinces. That is for sure. So, what should I do with this diplomat? Well, one, I'm going to declare war momentarily. Or actually, right now. Let's do it. Mara, who else are you allied with? Baluchistan? Okay. And Aden, who are you allied with? The Mamluks. Well, wait a minute. So they're in a bunch of debt. So hold on. Actually, if we go for Fars, the Mamluks are not going to come through. They're not going to do it. And Afghanistan and Transoxiana, they're far. They're far away. I think there's only so much they'll be able to do. And look, like, you know, they're allied to, we've not discovered Afghanistan yet, nor Transoxiana. Okay. Kind of wild cards, so we can't really check up on them too thoroughly, but hey, man, you know, we declare war straight on Fars. Akkoyonlu. I mean, these guys even have a coastline? They do not. How many troops do these guys have? 15? I mean, they might come and help. They'll probably come and help, but I don't know, man. We can get in there and get Hormuz real quick. And if I just take nothing but that one province, that's fine, honestly. Okay. Okay. I think that's a better bet. I think that is a better bet. Sick. Okay. And how many ships these guys have? I should have checked that before I went in. That's kind of stupid of me. But whatever. We got this. It's all good. So meanwhile, with this other guy, I guess we can send you back to Sweden. Yeah, it's fine. We'll send you back to Sweden. No big deal. Oh, and I'm fabricating claims on Chimu. All right. Incan army are kind of spread out over here, so that's good. It'll give me time to siege down some of these areas. And thank you, Aragonese, for doing the God's work over here. Wow, and they're able to independently make siege progress here. Palembang, yeah, sure, you can have... Oh, you're starting to go for white priests, are you, Cusco? Not happening. Yeah, as I thought, we ended up in a naval engagement with these guys. That's fine, we're absolutely stomping them. Oh my god. Whoa. Palembang raided us. Oh, they're a pirate confederacy. Grand Captain Inayat Charul. They're allied with who? Brunei, Majapahit, and Indrapura? Oh, dude. Does that give me like a that doesn't give me a casus belli against them? Like a stop piracy thing? Oh. Yeah, I should take these guys out. Pirate Confederacy? Hell no. Heck no, dude. Heck no. I'm not playing that. Oh, and they're out of Indrapura. That'll be easy to annex them. Now we can get all of South Sumatra from this. We could even, if we fight Majapahit, we can, pretty weak, get a good foothold on Java. Yeah, man, not bad, not bad. That's pretty good future conquest because I definitely want to stop them, man. I don't want, you know, like I don't want to be dealing with this this crud. Raids, that's, you know, that's why I fought off these Maghrebi countries. That's the whole reason I messed these guys up. Speaking of which, we got to finish off Seuss in a little bit here. I might, shoot. Might have to go after these guys, but first we'll chill for a little bit, drill, which is something I realized I've been forgetting for a long time, actually. I've been like completely forgetting about drilling for a while now. We'll actually go over here. But, yeah, I mean, do I have any other armies that are just kind of sitting around not doing anything? Oh, these guys aren't doing anything. These guys are on the move. These guys are over here. These guys are in Peru. So, yeah, there's not really anyone else to drill. So, anyway, yeah, we decimated that little fleet. So, let's move these guys straight onto the island and take it. Oh, yeah, man. They're raiding us. Luwu insulted us. Is that right? Is that right? Huh. Father, your will be done. Huh. Nice. Sweden's not our enemy anymore. They're not our rival. All right. It's fine. Plus 2% missionary strength. That'll help. That'll help us convert a lot more provinces. It's good. Okay, still need more soldiers. Ethiopia, could I trade some favors for soldiers? No. But 47 ducats? Okay, I mean, I have not, yeah, I mean, I need some favors, but I don't have a lot of trust. So, Well, first we'll get ducats, then we'll get trust. We should increase our trust with the Ethiopians, that's for sure. Palu, yeah, Gibraltar, Gela. Okay, yeah, some good production buildings is always a good thing. Oh, one thing we should check periodically, is there any other centers of trade that I've since captured? No, not really. Okay. Cool. Just completely destroyed. Oh. Have both an admiral and a general with a trait. That's cool. Surprised I didn't already have that achievement, but again, I guess I haven't been playing DLC Iron Man very long, so. I would like to honestly just end the war right here and just take more moves, but can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. I guess I'll just take this province. Blockade the port here. I think my war score will tick up pretty quick. Cusco. It's been taken. Huh. Thai is no longer a rival. High naval attrition. Well, geez, guys, just go into port then. Okay. Let's go down here to Puno then. Let's do it. How do favors work with our subjects? Okay, no, doesn't really work. Okay, cool. You got this province, so what? I guess it's 5 war score. We need 10, of course, to make demands. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and take this town then? Ooh. No, dude, just... What? Alright, I guess they're just gonna go all the way around. Okay. All the way around the Persian Gulf instead of just sailing across. And the merchant, don't mind if I do. Question is, where I'll put them? Probably... Do I have the range yet to put them in Coromandel? I would think I do, because, I mean, like, I have Goa here. That's a core. See, I think we can, yeah, we can transfer trade power. Before, for some reason, it was considered out of range. I don't really understand why. But, I don't know. It might be because, like, we hadn't really fully cored up Goa, it turns out. I didn't really realize that at the time, but yeah, for a while there we hadn't. I thought I looked at it on like a map mode, and I saw that it was cored up, but I guess not. So it's okay. Beautiful to see Kandari converted. Let's go Mozambique now. Anyway, so this war is pretty easily won here. Whoa. Near the coast of Lima, we've come across a huge temple complex where one of the Andean oracles resides. The idol itself is not much to look at, a simple wooden figure rather than the usual golden gods we have come across elsewhere, but the shrine seems to be of great significance to the people here. Destroy the temple, they say. Destroy it. So it gets rid of the Oracle of Pachacamac, which, let's see. Oracle of Pachacamac, so that gives you tolerance to the truth faith plus 0.5. Okay. Well, Oracle Pachacamac is one of the most important shrines in the Andean world since the 7th century, and Andean rulers and nobles have come to ask a small wooden idol about their futures. All right. Well, gain 3 unrest and 15.7 ducats. Okay, amazing event. But it's realistic. I'm not familiar with that exact temple, but I'm sure that's what the Spanish did. What's the garrison looking like? I'm not going to assault that. What kind of treaty could we get with them right now? So the main thing that's really important is we want these gold provinces. Right? We want, I think those are all the gold. No, Puno as well. Yeah, I mean, this is mainly what we want here. Like, basically this. The rest of it's kind of not that, like, much less important. Well, okay, then let's go to Potosi. They don't want to agree to that yet. I understand. I get it. Oh, Alfonso de Albuquerque's dead. End of an era, one of the legends of Portuguese expansion. Okay. Again, these guys are taking a bunch of attrition damage. I don't really get why. That's fine. Oh, and they've got their whole army sitting right here. We get the jump on them. Portuguese army in Shiraz. Just felting these guys. Bring in a marriageable woman. Nice. Great event right there. Benign neglect in Sassari. Okay. And we got fish in Halmahera instead of cloves. Cloves. Amazing. That really sucks. But hey, you know, at least nonetheless, we're gonna with the capture of Ternate and Tidor, we'll control all this entire spice trade. So. Benign neglect, trade. I don't know. Moves tax it. Yeah. Gotta go with the cottage industry, man. You can't stand in the way. You can't stand in the way of progress, guys. You can't do it. You just can't. Ooh, trade efficiency. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, by the way, let's see how much my trade's gone up as a result of all that stuff. It's up to like 70, so it's up. Like, it's up, you know. All right. Just like that, we could take Hormuz. Could obviously take a little bit more too if we want. Like Qasim here. Rebels are close to enforcing their demands. Oh. I didn't even realize the Cleveland Rebels were in Zanzibar. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. How close? 26 months. Will we win this battle? I think we got this battle in the bag, right? No. Oh, is this so close? Ah. Shoot. Okay. Well. Shoot, man. If we just done the peace deal like literally a second ago for Ormuz, we wouldn't have lost that battle. We wouldn't have lost a bunch of guys, and now we can't even. We now can't even take it in a peace deal anymore. Crud. Crud. Oh, hey, but in good news, guys, our Australia colony hey. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That is good news. Very good news. And we have separatists. Jesus. All right. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Can I please take this in a sec here, please? 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 Oh, yeah, I almost forgot, dude. We have a available explorer. I guess Sula finished colonizing. I think that's what happened. Oh, you know what? You know what we're going to go for? Micronesia, dude. Micronesia, and that sounds miles. What the heck? Micronesia, why? I want to show you guys something. Great projects. Nanmadol. And now that is a great project that helps with colonization. Gives you like larger settler increase and I believe more chance of settlers. So that's huge. So we get that, we upgrade the monument, that'll speed up our colonial growth. And now, I mean, mind you, the initial colonial push is not, it's not like super early, but there's still tons of land around the world to be colonized. There's still plenty of stuff in Indonesia, the Philippines. Of course, there's always Siberia. I mean, look at all this. Like, I mean, the West Coast is pretty much like completely uncolonized, except I have like one colony over here in Puget Sound. Like, there's still a lot of areas to put down my colonists. And if we could speed that up, even right now, that's going to be to our benefit. It's going to definitely be to our benefit. I mean, there's Castile's over here in Papua for whatever reason, but there's still the rest of Papua. There's still pretty much the entire Pacific Island chain. There's a lot. There's a lot. And as I said, if all else fails, there's Siberia. You can always go over there. Because there's not really going to be any Russia colonizing this area, so it's essentially free real estate. But there is better free real estate available that we should default to beforehand. I think what I'm gonna do, start building some company warehouses, man. Increases trade power by 0.4. So that's huge. So there's this like a local tax modifier, manpower modifier, production modifier, supply movement and defensiveness, okay. Some area more goods produced and base production. That's all right. I think the most important thing is these company depots. We can start making everywhere. Boom. Got another one down there. Each one adds an extra 4 trade powers. That's good. That's good. The rest of our money we'll throw into one more workshop for salt and Algarve. Okay. They're low. Yeah. Can we take both of these? No. Only Ormuz. That's fine. Just take ducats. Or what about this? Could we take this and war reps? No. We can take this and some ducats. It's okay. That's okay. I'll take that. Hey, man. We got Ormuz. Just the island, but that's okay. That's A-okay. And we will increase autonomy. So we won't have to deal with these guys as quickly. All right. And you guys now come back over here and take out these rebels. But yeah, nicely done, guys. We've got Ormuz. Cool. I didn't think it would be that easy to get. Nice. And just like that, man. Conquered Ormuz. And we get, plus the base production and base manpower in Ormuz. And gets western fortifications until the end of the game. Wow. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna build a fort there. That's for sure. Yeah, man, for sure. Gonna build a fort. That's sick. And it gives me claims in Oman. Beautiful. Which is controlled by, well, ironically, Ormuz. Oman. Once I take all 3 of these provinces, then I get what? Persian Gulf trade until the end of the game. Wow. More local defensiveness and more local trade power. That's cool. Okay. Unlock clash with the Ottomans. Oh my God. More development than the Ottomans? Dude. Which gives you elite Portuguese mariners. Marine regiments. Marine regiments? The hell? What are you talking about marine regiments? How do you make those? What? That's bizarre. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, you know what? I actually do remember seeing this at some point in a video. Like, yeah, someone was able to recruit like these units that like were, if I'm not mistaken, like infantry soldiers, but they disembark from boats quicker. And then instead of manpower, they use sailors. Which is kind of crazy. Kind of wild. Speaking of sailors, let's put you guys to work. Send you guys to a node that's not really patrolled yet. Send him to Cromandel. Wait a minute. Hold up. Where are you guys patrolling? Your guys are patrolling Seville. Oh, these are the freaking Caracs, man. Yeah, we'll add you guys to this strong fleet. Send you guys over here. Of course, I could just sell them, but I ain't gonna keep them around. So, I mean, how much is my fleet maintenance? 11. Not too crazy. So you guys, what are you guys gonna do? Got some guys patrolling Clewa as it is. What if you guys go to Malacca? How much do you make from that? 2.2. Zanzibar, 3.727. Cape of Good Hope, 5. We only have 4 there. So yeah, let's get some more guys on Cape of Good Hope. Although it might be good to get like some guys on somewhere we don't already have guys at all in. Guayba Lima. Those of these America's ones are good. But I think let's put on Cromandel. Yeah, man, we gotta have some guys patrolling India, right? Portugal. So this is about to be over. Momentarily. Moyobamba. Conversion is done. Well done, guys. Cajamarca. Okay. It's the first Catholic province in the area. It's Chachapoyan. Gotta love the beautiful treasure fleet, man. It's constantly dropping off money in my lap. Wow, that is not a big culture. It's a very small one. They have an Ivaro. Not like the big ones. They got Chimu, Chibuan, Quechua, Aymara, which I'm familiar with, and Diaguita, which I'm not as familiar with, to be honest with you. Naval doctrine. Oh, we'll get more of these trade company upgrades, sure. 0.4 trade power, sure, we can have a 0.4 extra trade power in Arguin. Or, sorry, not 0.4, but 4. Oh, also 50% local production efficiency? Yes. All right, South Africa. Take one of those. Sick, man. Ever more trade will continue to roll in and accelerate. Cool. Cool stuff. All right. Dude, can you guys go to the port? I know it's like a small area to click. There you go. And for now, why don't you guys just drill? How about that? And it looks as if we've taken this province. Beautiful. But how close are these guys to being finished? There's a little ways, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll take this province as well, so we're just all kind of linked together. Looks good. I think this is, yeah, I think this is a good deal. I'll take, yeah, ducats, okay. Or you know what? Do that in exchange for more ducats. Well, this one in exchange for yet more ducats. Yeah, we really don't need a lot of these ones that like don't give us a whole lot of gold, really a whole lot of money. Yeah, why don't we, okay, why don't we do that? And then we get rid of this gold, see what else we can do. Can we get war reps? We can. Can we get, now then a bunch of money after that? Yes. Sounds good to me. And meanwhile, you guys start drilling up. Because why not? What, you guys got any better things to do? What is going on here? Oh my god, I somehow missed this. Thank god I like looked over here before it became too late and these guys got eaten alive again. Dude, what? Zia? Okay, can we enforce peace, please? Okay, you guys get back here. I need a diplomat stat. For you guys over there in Zia. You bastards. Yet again, attacking my colony. Oh, it looks like they'll actually agree to make peace this time. It's good to hear. That's good to hear. All right. Well, actually, you know what, guys? I don't know why you guys are drilling. We got work to do. I don't know why I had them do that. We've got work to do. We got to defeat these Mapuches. But you know what? Then again, I'm looking at all these allied soldiers down here. They're about to do that themselves. Right? I mean, surely that's where these Valencians and Portuguese, Mexico soldiers are coming through, right? That's where they're, yeah, that's where they're headed. Yeah, I can just drill then. We can just drill. It's fine. All right. And I think this is hopefully be the last rebel I'll have to deal with in New Portugal for quite a while. Are you guys past your -3 stability yet? No. Absolutely, guys. Wow, we've gotten from these little event things 300 free population in Halmahera. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Add that to the trade company. We're going to actually recall these guys because it's pretty close to fully developed out colony. Sent the other to Micronesia, which, by the way, also is a center of trade. I don't know if you realize that, too. Not only it has the Nanmadol monument, or a great project, but it also has a center of trade. Manado or Mamuju? I don't know. I guess I'll do Mamuju first. We've got a government reform. Isn't that great? Parliamentarianism. Royal decree, that's always a good one, especially for late game. It's absolutism. Aristocratic court, not bad. Helps with favors. That's pretty cool. Helps a lot with basically just your generally like your relations with other countries. Can't hurt. General states. States general. Those elections. What, so you become, it's basically becoming a republic essentially, right? Or no? Basically like a elective monarchy, where you get the statists versus the monarchists. Okay. And this one's just straight up become a republic. Lose 3 stability from that. Don't think I'm interested in that. I'm gonna send back the diplomat over there. Also, someone want to check France and have ducats. No, they don't yet. Really? More new Portugal peasants? Jeez, man. The decree, now we got my king. Catholic Empire happened to us. So we are now the Catholic Empire with +1 missionary strength, 1 more tolerance to the true faith, view legitimacy plus 25%, imperial authority growth modifier. Wow. Not that this imperial authority growth is really going to do anything, but legitimacy, tolerance to the true faith, missionary strength. It's cool. That's cool. Sick, dude. I, though, think that I will send a few missionaries over here. Because it's just a complete disaster. And once they're over here, I think it would be sensible to maybe do a war somewhere over here. Speaking of wars, got the Drake War, or the Drake War. Nils Drake was a well-off farmer from Småland who got so fed up with centralism, high tax, and that's fine. Doesn't matter. Income has gone up. That's beautiful to see. Oh, wow. Okay. I do want to actually fabricate claims in some of these. Looking like actually I thought I might take them. Take these provinces. They're getting pretty freaky big, actually. Gonna have to contend with them soon. But one thing is, I definitely want to be able to take out Tidor or Ternate first. One is allied with Bhutan or Bhutan here, and the other, ironically, the smaller of the two, is allied to the colony here. Wait, that is... Yeah, that's New Portugal. I believe. No, that's Louisiana colony, actually. What? Yeah, that's the Louisiana colony. Now it's looking like more like it. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be worthwhile to really just get converting the heck out of those guys. Oh yeah, we need to start building manufactories as well. Clove manufactories? Yeah, come on, guys. It's a no-brainer. No-brainer. All right. Nice one, guys. You deal with these guys yourself? Probably not. Probably not. Nice. Guys have arrived. Well done. Yeah, start make some claims to some of the rest of these guys. Should be able to expand this Australia colony. These guys and these guys out. Nicely done, Halmahera. What do you get from this? Oh, from Rio de la Plata. Sick. Sick. We'll send the other guy over here. Upgrade another center of trade. I think that would be advisable. These are very important. Very important to upgrade. Although Safi is not the most important node in the game, that's for sure, but it's neither here nor there. Okay. I still have my claims on Tidor and Ternate, don't I? Yeah. Yep, I do. Oh, also, we're at peace now. Although somehow my relations with these guys went down again. Oh, it's because it was at war. Or was in a war with them. No, I'm not. Well done. Conversion. Spy network construction. I will go with that. I'll go with their shady deal. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. They're about to attack my guys. That was dangerous. You guys are crazy low morale. My goodness. Wait, hold up. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing something here? There we go. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Give them 25. Get their relations up to full. Okay. We're going to stop relations improvement. Going to let things do their thing for just a little brief, tiny, teensy bit. Oh my God, we got another merchant? Yeah, from Peru. Oh my God. There's so many. Oh, definitely Brazil. Definitely Brazil. Get some more of that flowing into the Ivory Coast. Very good, very good. So we are going to annex Torgat. Finally. Finally. Going to begin integrating their land. Which they're a chiefdom, yeah. Yeah. It's like nothing. Land seizures, do we want to do that? Is that something we're interested in? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh. Ooh, we have trading cloves and trading in ivory right there. I think we can take these guys out, even like super low morale. Maybe. We will request mill access because we have a space for them, and I want these guys to be able to go through and take these rebels out. That's very important. We wanted that extra crown land, but you know, hey. So anyway, with that having been done, we will, yeah, declare war on Bhutan. 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 Not to be confused with like the modern country Bhutan. It's also a tag in this game. It has an H in it. There's Bhutan with no H, Buton, and there's like Bhutan or On. I'm not sure. So, wow, we just cracked their army real easy, and we're just literally about to take this fort like almost immediately. It's crazy. take these rebels real fast here. And wow, what a quick capture. Oh, colonialism against France, huh? Starting to colonize, are they? Yeah, they just took exploration ideas. Rather late, but... So where have you guys shown up, dude? Oh. Oh, is that right? Is that right? The Grain Coast, huh? Wow, so they can start transferring some of this trade over to Bordeaux. That's not good. That's not good at all. Should have filled this area out earlier, but we had other things we were doing. Purchase an ability, we'll do that real quick. Let's see. The floating batteries is good. Prestige per development for missionary. It's pretty good, but I think I'd rather let's get the floating batteries. Increase the blockade effectiveness on siege. Boom, right there. Boom. Makes a difference. Makes a difference. Anyway, guys, I'm starting to get some lag on the stream, which seems to always happen to me around the hour-and-a-half mark as it is. Oh. One thing I will do, we're going to enforce peace. Lacking, man. Hey, look at this. They're not colonizing anywhere right now. They don't really have the money. Probably need to fix that with some subsidies, but I think that's something we'll have to handle on the next stream. I believe that probably is the issue. Yeah. Yeah, we need to give them some extra funding so they can keep their expansion up. Same with Rio de la Plata here, too. So that's what's up right now. And this is going to be a pretty short war. Take Bhutan, which is spices. That's beautiful. And we'll take Tidora. That's be close. And honestly, if we wanted to, we could pretty much just immediately after there go for Ternate and then Bone. Hell, we could then go for Luwu. Take out Kutai and Banjar. We could even go for Lanfang. We could even co-belligerate Kutai and then take out Lanfang too. We could just start hopping around to these different spots and just take out each one. But yeah. I think we might want to get real aggressive in Indonesia here. Real aggressive. I think that might be a good move. Of course, there's a couple other options, right? Pagaruyung. Oh, they're allied with that. Thaya. Burus. Oh, Sunda. Sunda's a good option in themselves. They're allied with Bali, Balambang, Lanfang, and Barus. So boom, 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 and boom. That could be pretty dang doable. We might have to get some reinforcements. We might have to bring some reinforcements in to help with that. But Bali, Balambang, easy annexations. But Anyway, guys, for now, I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting tired. It's late. This is a very late stream. Already went on, a little longer than I intended. So, not too many people came in tonight, but I understand it's late. So, not a problem. Not a problem. Kind of wanted to get on and play. That's my main reason I did. I was going to earlier, but I got a little sidetracked with some other stuff. But anyway, guys, for those who did join tonight, thank you. I appreciate it, as always. It's less than usual, less than I would have hoped, but nonetheless, I appreciate you all.